I am a start on time and on time person with all of my events. But you just cannot control Mother Nature and technical issues. So I'm so glad you get to see it happening to me. So it cures your fear of going live, cures your fear of getting, on video, on camera, and just starting. Done is better than perfect, we always say. So get your cameras out, get your videos out, because you're going to learn today why it's so important and why there's nothing to be afraid of as well. As part of the Celebritize mastermind I'm going to do right now for you. Just know, fail forward to success. Technical problems will happen. It happens to the best of us, happens to the big dogs too, and it's okay. And you know what? You even see networks where they lose power, they go out and they've got to come back on, and you see that technical issue. It's all good. So if you wouldn't mind, let me know you're here. Let me know you can see me, and let me know. I am looking at the comments in the Profit from Being You private group. So everyone go over there and put your comments there. If you have not printed out your worksheets, they're there in the Profit from Being You group. Look down or in the files, you will see them. All right, well, I can't watch now for a few moments because I'm going to get started pouring into you how you can become the go-to celebrity in your career industry and bypass all the competition. If you are ready, give me a I'm ready in the comments. I want to see you. Give me an I'm ready in the comments. All right, well, let's get started. Enough of this technical issue. I am ready to share my screen and get this party started. All right, is everybody looking? Everybody seeing? You ready to get celebritized? If you are, say yes. Give me a yes in the comments. So you're ready. All right, think I see you. I'm moving around. All right, don't forget, get your homework, get your Celebritize your business worksheet. It's in the group. You can go on over there and get the worksheet. If not, it's not a big deal. You can simply answer the questions on a piece of paper as we get to them. There's just a few follow as you go, some thought-provoking questions. So at least have a pen and paper. And then after the event, if you're not seeing the worksheets, because maybe I'm not there to let you in the private group, not a problem. I'll let you in after the show. Okay. So right there, have a piece of paper and pen ready because we're going to get you celebritized. And I got some questions you're going to be able to participate in. And I am so excited. All right, here we go. Without any further ado, I'm moving myself over and we are getting ready to celebritize your business with Aurea McGarry. That's me. Yay. A few minutes late, but better late than never. All right, move me over a bit so you can see my slides better. All right, I am so excited, to say the least, to show you all how you can celebritize yourself and your business while taking steps today that will change the entire trajectory of your business. I have some alumni here today. Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Charlene, for being here. If you enjoyed and learned something last time you celebritize your business, this masterclass, say yes. Give me an amen, give me a thumbs up, give me an emoji or a GIF. We're so glad you're here back again. You become really close friends with your clients and with your alumni because I am there with you every step of the way. So did you receive your worksheets? If not, you can go right here, the facebook.com/groups, Profit from Being You /files. They're right there and they're also in the comments. Otherwise, let's just get a piece of paper and pen for now. Okay. I believe the greatest gift we can give the world while we are alive is the gift of our voice. And you all know I almost lost mine. And when we use our voice to affect change, that becomes our legacy. That becomes your legacy. There's no greater power to impact and influence the world than through the power of the spoken word. Find your voice, live your legacy, and amplify your impact and your income. Do y'all need more money? If not, make more so you can give back more to people who do need it. You know me, it's always about earn more so you can live more so you can give back more. That is what it means to celebritize your business. Even if you're thinking, well, I don't need to be a celebrity. It's not about that. It's about more people knowing who you are, what you do, the pain you solve, because guess what? They are looking for you, and you're doing them a disservice by not allowing them to find you in your genius, find you at your best, find you that you can show up like the other people that may be showing up in your career industry. It's not about going to Hollywood and being a movie star. It's about being the best, well-known, professional, top dog, 5-star chiropractor, travel agent, coach, speaker, chef, influencer, whatever you are, and you run with the best of them because you are the best of them. So if you need any tweaking, any help in any arena of helping get seen by more people so you can have clients finding you, calling you, reaching out to you, and wanting to pay you for your products or services, then you need to watch this whole thing, stay to the end, because we are going to have some fun, but you're going to learn so much about how you can do this. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Yay, Maria. Okay, Diane, good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love having you guys here. Shout out to all you guys who are here. All right, who am I? If you haven't met me, I know some of you ladies, my alumni, are right here. You know who I am. But I do have to let those who will watch this also in replay are thinking, somebody told me about this Celebritize Your Business. And who the heck is this Aurea person? So I'm going to just take a moment to tell you a little bit about why I'm here. Who am I? And I want you to be thinking too, in your mind, this could be you. Every one of us have a story to tell. Each one of us is unique. I am no one special when it comes to, being where I am, being success in what I am, doing what I've done. I've just dared to dream and dared to step forward, dared to, invest in the right things, the right mentors, the right coaches to get where I am. You all can so do this. So I'm going to tell you right now, if I can do this, you can do this. And even greater things can you do. Okay, so who am I? Let me show you that I didn't wake up like this. Unlike Beyonce's song, I woke up like this. I did not get born like this. This is a journey and this is a story. I shouldn't be here and I should not be able to talk to you right now and teach you anything. Never mind some of the accomplishments I've won. All right, so I'm a celebritizer, life and business coach now, but I haven't always been. And I'm passionate about shining the light on female entrepreneurs and a few great men. I do have some great men in my life and in my clientele. Nonprofits, I adore. They're my passion. Nonprofits, tell your favorite nonprofits about me because it's my heart, my goal, my passion to help as many nonprofits as I can shine the light on them before my life is over. And especially, I love working with women over 40 who have maybe given up on their little girl dreams because society and or severe adversities have derailed them. You'll find out a little bit more about how that happened to me in just a minute. I've always been a cheerleader for people, and I believe we can be, do, and have it all. And that means you. Okay, don't laugh. I know you're laughing. I hear you, but it's okay because I can't see you. You're probably wondering, what is this little girl doing in a yellow feathered chicken outfit? Well, this is me at 6 years old, and it's not a chicken outfit. It's a yellow bird. And I needed to start here because I have loved entertaining, being on stages, doing shows since I can remember. And my earliest times when I started entertaining and being in the spotlight, loving to make people smile, was when I started skating at 3 years old. My mom put me on skates in New York City, and I used to skate in Lake Placid. And this is one of the Labor Day ice shows that I actually did with Dorothy Hamill. Might remember her, the gold medalist. She was a few years older than me. She was 8 when I was 6. She was in this show with me. This is me during dress rehearsal. And I love being on stage. I love the spotlight, and it was just in me. What is in you? What do you know you've always wanted to do? And you feel that, gosh, if only I could. Oh, but I'm too old. I'm too this. My time has passed. No, it hasn't. Because watch how this story unfolds. Now this goes full circle to my little girl dream coming true, being able to help you today. So yeah, here I am in a yellowbird outfit doing ice skating shows as a child. And then life happens. In my life, I was lucky to have the most wonderful mom in the world. She was also in the limelight. Here you see her as a cosmopolitan model, fashion model. She was just beautiful and glamorous and everything that a magazine would want. And on the other side, you see her doing Chef Boyardee commercials, Prel commercials. See, y'all can say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She loved entertainment. She loved doing that. And she had that beauty and that 18-inch waist. I went the different route. Personality, fun. I used to be a professional clown, okay? But that's okay because we all loved having that stage, whether it's being a speaker, whether it's being on commercials, whether it's doing soap operas like I did, whatever it is. It's inside you, I believe, from birth. You know what you love to do. You know what your genius is. But my mom was great because my mom, Barbara, she cheerleaded me every step of the way. And she always told me, Aurea, whatever you want to do, you can do. The sky's the limit. She would pour into me belief. She was my biggest cheerleader until she unfortunately passed away from cancer before she hit her 60th birthday. But what I want to share with you is I want to be that cheerleader for you if you don't have your own support system. And if it's not me, find someone who can pour into you positive belief that you can do anything. Get away from the crabs in the bucket that are saying, you want to do what? Your little girl dream is what? You are so out of your league. You are too old for that. You are not tall enough, thin enough, this enough. Forget it. Just forget it. So my mom here represents the cheerleaders and the love and compassion that you need in your life, whether hopefully you get it from somebody in your family, but even not, if you're completely alone, you can have it from me and all the people, the women and the great men in my community that want to pull you up to the top. We want to help you. Let me see you for going. If you're excited and you want to pour into other people, believe, whether you're the cheerleader or you need some cheerleading, put it in the comments. Put, I need a cheerleader if you need the support. If you are a cheerleader, put, I'm a cheerleader in the comments. I want to see you. I need some cheerleading now too. I need to know you're here and you're getting this. All right. There's my mom marrying her Prince Charming. Yes, she was the original cougar. He was 15 years younger than her and was with her to the day she died. It was a love story, a 15-year love story. It was magical and wonderful. And I escaped domestic violence. And that's another story. But here I am on my second marriage, and this was my mom's second marriage. This is me marrying my Prince Charming husband, wearing my mother's dress. And to me, it was such an accomplishment to be able to fit into my mother's dress, for one thing, the model that she was, and to be there. And she had already passed away. My husband, Brian, did not get a chance to meet her. It was a devastating blow to me, but I bounced back. Are you going through something that you need to bounce back from? I want you to know time does heal, but also getting out there and having friends and having a community of people that want to help you bounce back faster. So this represents second time around. There was life after domestic violence. There was life after I lost my mother. And I know she's cheering me on from above. And I know I'm here to cheer you on. So I want you to take hold of what it might have been an obstacle. Is that a sentence? What it might have been? It's okay. I heard it. No problem. What obstacle may be right now derailing you? Is it the quarantine? Is it the virus? Is it the loss of a job? Is it you're trying to pivot? You don't know how, you don't know where, whatever it is. I want you to know there's hope and there's cheerleaders and support right here for you. If nothing else, I want you to know that right now. And that wasn't the end of the story. With a wonderful family by my side, my mom had already passed away. I was in Mary Kay at the time. Got back into Mary Kay after domestic violence. I was able to win a company car when I was being abused. And I used this red company car you see in Mary Kay as a getaway car to escape domestic violence. When I was being abused, I found a way to get out. And with money buys you choices. If you agree, money buys you choices, put that in there. Money buys you choices. It does. There's nothing wrong with making money, whether for your family, whether for yourself, whether to give back. But back in the day when I was in my early 30s, this company, the Mary Kay company, which represents whatever it is you want to do to earn money, more money, so you can have more choices, whether it's private school, good doctors, PhD, or a getaway car from domestic violence. It can be yours because I didn't know anything about makeup. I didn't really like women when I got into Mary Kay, but I needed a car and I needed cash. And my whole world changed. My whole world changed. And right here, here's a pivotal part now. Okay, you ready? This is what I want to show you. I want to show you why I shouldn't be here now because many people look at me where I am today. Oh, Aurea, you can do this. Oh, Aurea, you've always been on TV. You love doing this. Comes so easy. I want to show you that any one of these things could have derailed me, but I didn't let it stop me. And that tenacity and that passion I have to overcome obstacles, to go over, under, around, or through is here for every one of the people in my community. small business owner, every woman who wants to make it over, whether it's a divorce, whether it's an illness, whether it's something catastrophic, or whether it's just you're ready now to make it happen and you're tired of being the best kept secret in the world. You are good at what you do. You've got great genius and you want the world to know about it. Okay, well, stick with me for a few more minutes here because I'm going to show you why my story is important and you should be thinking about yours. Okay. This dress right here, I'm on the Mary Kay stage in the top of over 10,000 women at this seminar right here, being queen of sales, queen of recruiting, $300,000 in sales. This was my most painful year ever. And I triple corded, another pink Cadillac. And I had cancer when I was in this dress. Before I came out and these gentlemen touched my hand with those white gloves, I was in excruciating chest pains. I could barely move my shoulder. You can ask my husband. But that year I did more in my business than ever before because my brother was sick with cancer and I wanted to help him out financially while he couldn't work at that moment in time. He was a massage therapist. So I felt the pain, kept on doing this. And 1 month later, after this picture was taken, this now is my life. From pink Cadillacs, diamonds, $300,000 in sales, private school for my daughter, married to a wonderful husband, everything's going great, to something that could have easily ended my life and ended my journey and been the end of my legacy. Hey, Charlene, I see Charlene. I see everybody. Okay, I'm watching you. I see your comments. Just had to take a break. So glad you're here with me today. This moment in time, if you'll notice, I turned everything into lemonade. This was my last chemo. It was in St. Petersburg in 1990. Actually, it was 2000 because I got diagnosed with cancer on my 38th birthday in 1999. And I almost didn't make it to 40. That's why I love every minute of life, because you can make the best of today. And I am a big cheerleader for everybody that comes into my space, that you can make it your best life. And today's the day, because we don't know if we're going to make it to tomorrow for whatever reason. So you see my little basket there? That's my Mary Kay basket. I was helping out all the nurses, giving them samples. I was enjoying the journey, even though the journey at times was really rough. I was going to be in the hospital anyway. I was going to get chemo anyway. I might as well make the best of it and make the people around me smile, give out free lipsticks, and enjoy some semblance of normalcy that I could. And you bet your bottom dollar, Brian was there right along with me, and he took this picture. But this was my last chemo, balloons and just some fanfare. That was it. But I was deathly ill. I was the sickest patient they ever had on chemo. I threw up 18 times a day for 10 days straight. But the point of this part is, the cancer was curable, but the chemo almost killed me. But during the surgery, before this picture was taken, they removed my vocal cord nerve, half of both my lungs, my thymus gland, the lining around my heart, and disconnected half my diaphragm. And taking out the left thoracic nerve to my vocal cord, they guaranteed me I'd never speak again, above a very faint whisper. And they were right. I couldn't for almost 2 years. I was driving a pink Cadillac. I was in sales. I was a motivator. I was a speaker. I was a teacher. And now I can't speak. What would you do? Would you give up on your dream? Would you say, oh, well, better collect disability? At that moment when they told me that on the gurney from surgery, I remember looking up to God and saying, okay, Lord, you're either going to give me my voice back and life is going to go on, and you don't need my vocal cord nerve to do that. So I'm better off to believe in a miracle. Why not? Believe in your miracles. You have nothing to lose. Or I'm going to learn to live my life without a voice, without a vocal cord nerve. People have it worse. There's always somebody that has it worse, right? Give me a thumbs up if you know there's always somebody that has it worse. So I'm not a whiner or complainer. And that's what I pour into the people around me and in my community. We'll help you. We empathize with you. Take that moment of, okay, go ahead, get a good cry, get a good scream. But now what can we do to overcome? So when they told me I wouldn't speak again, I went on not being able to speak, but with hope. I had hope. And eventually, very slowly, as time went on, my voice started to come back. And after that, when I should have no voice, no career, no hope, I go on to not only win another pink Cadillac, talking to strangers, sounding like a chicken. My voice got better and better. And I am a walking miracle because of that. So I want you to expect your miracles too. But I went on to do my own TV show, talk show. Shouldn't be able to talk. Telling good stories about nonprofits in the world doing good things, because I believe there need to be more good news out there, more spotlighting on the people doing good, because there's certainly more good people in this world than bad that are getting all the news press. But that's what they have to do in the news. They have to report to you what is going on in the world. So I want to report to you, and that was my job with the voice I shouldn't have, to tell people about the people that are doing such good things. And that led me to my Emmy Award. Who would think? But it was through the journey. I did not know that when I started the show. I did not know that when I set out just to continue living, to, hey, let's write a book. Hey, let's start a talk show. Hey, let's enter into the Emmys. I didn't even know there was an Emmy for this, for somebody that creates their own content. This was back, 10 years ago. But found out, because when you put one, write this down. Are you ready? You getting this? If you get this, put "I got this" in the comments. Here's what I want you to know. If you simply start and you put one foot in front of the other with a genius and a passion and a desire that you know you should be working on and you should be doing, I don't care how crazy it sounds. I don't care how everyone around you says, "You're going to do what? Are you serious?" Oh my gosh, that career is so inundated, or that platform is, it's overwhelmed. You'll never make a mark. You'll never be able to compete with them. I want you to do it anyway, because this Emmy is for you. When I accepted the Emmy Award for having my talk show, Live Your Legacy TV, I accepted and said, this Emmy Award is for all the women over 40 who have lost hope in their little girl dream. Because I was 48 years old after cancer, after losing my hair twice, being bald twice, not being a size 2 like you would think my industry in TV wants you to be. 22 years old, size 2, 5'9". I was none of that. And I shouldn't have been able to speak. But I won an Emmy Award, my little girl dream, for having a talk show. I'm not supposed to talk. So what you all know that I always say, if you know me, what on earth is stopping you from your dreams coming true? I don't show off this Emmy to say, look at me. I showed off to say, you have hope. Look at you. The spotlight was on me and I'm shining it back onto you. That is my joy in this world, to bring everyone up who wants to be up here with me. I am nobody special when it comes to God. I'm nobody special in any sense of the word, except that I just too dumb to doubt when it comes to, let's try. Let's try. Because I want to be one of those women in my 90s, like Betty White, of course, hugging grizzly bears at 99, but that have no regrets, that I at least tried. So I give you now, hopefully, that permission and that pat on the back. You can try it. And I want you to be wild and crazy with me. If you decide after this to join my community, I want you to be wild and crazy with your dreams. I don't want you to think, I just want to pay the bills. I just want to, be able to, make a few more bucks. I could never be up there. We're going to dream big. We're going to work big. Your goals are going to be so big. And we're going to go back to those little girl, little boy dreams that you had. And we're going to revisit them. You may not be able to be that prima ballerina, because maybe now too old, or a whole different reasons. That's a whole different ballgame, or an Olympic athlete, but you can still be in the industry and still be an influencer in the industry that you love, whatever it is. Okay, I can go on and on about this, but I better turn the page. Oh my gosh, if you're excited, put excited, because I get excited when it comes to helping you all become everything you can be, because I don't want to do this alone. I did this, but my last 10 years have been helping you all do this too. Okay, what do I do? More about what do I do? I'm here to revolutionize the way women, especially, and a few great men, find their voice, live their legacy, and amplify their impact, their income. There's nothing wrong with making $1 million. I'm going to tell you that right now. Only women have a problem with, should I make $1 million? Men don't have that problem. Yes, you should make $1 million and more, because the more you make, the more you can live and the more you can give back. We need more good millionaires in this world. You want to be a good millionaire? Put in there, millionaire. Why not? You gotta think it first. It's a good thing. And that is a legacy you can leave to your children and your grandchildren if you do it right. If you position it right and you set it up right, it'll last generation after generation after generation, and they'll grow it even bigger and stronger. Okay. And I'm going to do this by helping celebritize you. And I'm going to help you by helping you profit from being who you already are. You're already there. You just don't know it. Okay. Here, I'm just going to brief through this. If you know me, you know I host TV. I love being a TV show host. This is my summit. That's one of my daughters, Angelica. You know her. She did American Idol Top 100 season 2. Yes. apple never falls far from the trees, the entertainer parts of us. But I love doing events. I love hosting TV. This is my world, and I'm just brave enough to be in it. Are you brave enough to be in the world you want to be in? Are you not sitting back, sacrificing, well, this is what I have to do to make money, or this is just where I am right now? No. Are you brave enough today to get into the industry that you've always wanted to be in? I don't care if you have to put everything else on hold that you're doing just because you're going through the motions, but you're not in love with it. I want you to do what you're in love with. There's no reason why you cannot. And I want to show you how. We've got Maria on here. Maria Haxton here. I just have to tell, we're going to show her in a little bit. Her testimony is here. She is now doing her dream YouTube show. And I'm going to wait. There's a slide on her, and later on, you've got to meet Maria. But she is an example of what happens when I'm able to pour into you. Why not? I don't want to hear about the things that you think, well, I could do this and I can do that. No, what do you want to do? What have you always wanted to do? Because that's your genius. That's your genius. Okay, I get excited. I really do. I want to pour this into you so badly. All right, so I help women, especially over 40. They're just my passion. I'll help everybody. I will help everybody that comes to me. But you ladies that are over 40 are very special to me, because that's about the time we are so full of great knowledge and experience and life. But that's when we start getting self-doubt. It's too late. And it's not, because I'm going to show you how to, right now, I'm going to show you some ideas and ways. Get out your pen. You ready? Get your worksheets out. Get your pens out. I'm going to show you how you can do this by getting power, leverage, and profitability. So get out your pens. If you got a pen, I got my pen. Put in the comments. I'm watching. Yay, Annie, millionaire. Yay, Maria. Diane, millionaire. Awesome. Oh my gosh, awesome. I'm so glad you guys are. You guys are, mwah, love you, love you, love you. I see you. See you, Jackie and Charlene and Diane, Maria, Annie. Love you guys. Yeah, give me some hearts, give me some loves. If you're loving this, the replay will be up so you can bring more people to watch this, because my passion is not that just on and off. You guys just get to see it. I want to make sure that everybody that needs to be re-energized in their dream can see this and have a chance to be the best they can be. It's just, this is what I love to do. Can you tell? All right. Why does this matter? Far too many women are hiding out, not using their voices, their talents, their geniuses, and not leveraging their wisdom and their talents, and therefore not profiting abundantly. Every one of you watching this, whether live or later on the replay, you can profit abundantly from your genius. And you are leaving so much money on the table by doing maybe it's not the same old, but going along in the motions of where people expect you to be, or where your industry thinks you should be, or where you think you could be. We're our worst limiters. We're our worst enemies sometimes. Well, this is the best I can do. I'm happy with this, or I'm not happy with this, but I'm doing pretty good. Is there somebody in your industry doing better? Is there somebody in your industry that everybody knows their name? Why isn't that you? I want that to be you. And I'm committed now. That's why I'm doing these programs, to help that be you if you want it. If you want to be a household name in your industry, even if it's just locally. What about nationally? What about globally? I'm just putting the bug in your ear. I'm just saying dream bigger. That's all. Bottom line, we only have today. You already know that's my soapbox. After almost not making it to 39 years old, we do only have today. After 2020, we all have experienced, we only have today. I'm pretty safe to say all of us have been touched by 2020 and a loss, if not somebody really close to us, somebody close to us that did know somebody. So 2020 knocked us on our ears. Some things turned out to be good. Some we had great losses. Why on earth would you wait to tomorrow? I got a TV opportunity. Many of you might have heard of it. 4 Days to Save the World. And I just got it 2-3 days ago. It's a major TV series. And when they got me on the phone, I got in on the last day of the casting, but they'd been searching for me for months, and I just didn't see the email. God really has me in his hand sometimes, like, here, look at this. But I'm telling you this because they said, okay, well, we'd love to put you in season 3, which is filming June 2022. But the producer I talked to the day before said, we can get you into season 2, which is filming in 30 days. But the executive producer said, well, season 2 is in 30 days. That's too short notice. I said, no, it's not. I said, I live for today. I don't know where I'll be in June of 2020 or if I will be in 2020. It's not a morbid thing. It's just nobody knows. I never put off to next year what I'm getting offered today. I mean, there might not be a season 3. I know TV. Not everybody gets a season 3. So grab on to what's happening to you right now. Seize the day, seize the moment. Who knows where I'll be a month from now? Who knows how long my programs will be going on? We just don't know. So if something's being handed to you in the moment and you feel it's right, you can't wait. You've got to jump on it. Your greatness happens today. So I told you that because in 30 days I'll be in Miami filming. There's things you just have to jump on. And that was one of them. Not waiting a year. I'll wait. Told him, I'm from New York. I'll wait. Are you going to wait? We're not waiters. We are doers. All right. So the good news is you do have today. You can make today so amazingly abundant. You can make this month, this week, this year the best you've ever had. Forget about whatever's gone wrong in the past. Forget 2020 bad stuff. Take the good. It's a lot of good that happened. But let's just put all the you can't and you never have done it before or you've never achieved that all behind you. You have today to make all the right decisions, all the right moves. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. We all know that's that saying. So we're not going to stay there any longer. Okay, power from your branding to your messaging to your visual imagery. You want to enter any room at any time with everyone already knowing your name. We're going to learn about that, how you lead with power and how you're going to build your influence and people are going to know who you are. And I'm going to connect you with some people. You're going to see some testimonials of some of my alumni out of my courses and watch how they're showing up now. I mean, even Cindy Stewart, hey, the travel agent. I mean, she is posting beautiful things now. She has upped her game since being in my programs. And oh my gosh, she is just making everybody want to travel now. She is getting seen more. She has been celebritized and she was good before. And she's just now everybody knows how good she is. So stop being the best kept secret. I'm going to say that again later too. Leverage. You are only one person. Today's social world requires key strategies to ensure your voice, your genius, your expertise, your knowledge is heard all across the airwaves, even when you're not in the room. I specialize in helping people still be talking about you when you're not even there, and it's all good. I specialize in helping people rave about you. They love their experience. They love what you're doing. They love what they're seeing in social media. They love what they're hearing in podcasts. They love what they're seeing television, maybe, who knows? Magazines. You can just be everywhere. You could be the Rachel Ray of your industry. You could be the Martha Stewart of your industry. Why not? What does Martha Stewart have over you? What does Dr. Phil have over you if you're in that industry? What is Dr. Oz? What is Oprah? Oprah was not given a silver spoon. Oprah was not handed her life to her. If anybody shouldn't have made it or shouldn't have been successful, there was one. But look at her, determined. And everyone told her, you are not right for TV. Those people are kicking themselves, that's for sure. So who's been telling you you're not right for whatever? Or who's telling you, oh, you can't be an influencer. You can't have 1 million followers. You can't have $1 million. Really? They told Oprah the same thing. And Oprah is a woman just like you and me, but with tenacity and hanging on to the right people and getting in the right rooms. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm not done with you. No, I'm not done with you. Don't take a break. It's not time yet. Because now I'm going to show you profitability. Wouldn't it be great if you could profit from multiple streams of income simply by doing the work one time? I'm going to show you the magic of repurposing. I'm going to show you how you can have multiple streams of income, still doing what you're doing, whether it's finances, whether it's a beautician, whether you're a coach, a speaker, an author, travel agent, whatever it is. I'm going to show you ways to have multiple streams of income, keeping your career, keeping your entrepreneurship, keeping your business alive and well, and not just 6-figure profitable, 7-figure profitable. If you want it, got to believe it first. You can do this. You can do this. If you can, say I can in the comments. I can in the comments. Go ahead. There's never been a more important time in history to leverage your genius and your star power. The world is online right now, ladies and gentlemen. The world is online. There has never been a better time to get seen, get heard, get famous in your industry, get clients flowing to you, wanting your business, wanting your product, wanting your services. You could have customers and clients from all over the nation and all over the world if you're not limited to territories in your industry. Okay? Just say that's one good thing that came out of 2020. The world went online. Crash course in being virtual. Since 2020, a large portion of the world took their businesses online and amplified their power. Did you? Or are you still scrambling? And it's okay if you're still scrambling. We're still coming out of this. We're not out of it yet. You're not too late. It is not too late to be at square one right now and get online if that's what you need to do. If you've had no social media presence, if you've had no celebrityness in your industry and nobody knows who you are except for a very close, intimate group, it's okay. It's not too late. It's perfect timing, actually. But if you already are there and you've already got social media presence, you already got some followers, then it's the best time to amp that up like never seen before and give the Mel Robbins, the Maria Folios, the Tony Robbins, the whoever the big dogs are in your industry, a run for the money and let them know, ooh, who's that? They want to get to know you, as they should. Far too many entrepreneurs, especially women, are hiding out, not using their voices and not leveraging their knowledge, and therefore leaving a huge amount of potential income never to be seen in their lifetime. Don't let that happen in your lifetime. Your voice and your expertise is your most valuable asset in business today. Your voice is your brand. You are your brand. You already know that, don't you? If not, I'm telling you now. People want to do business with you because of you. That's why it's so important. Because without your voice in the arena, millions of people will go without knowing who you are and how you can help them. There's people in pain out there, people that might just need your service. Do you sell jewelry, cosmetics, clothes, accessories, cars? Or do you have a service like grief relief, mental abilities, health, mental health, massage therapists, florists? Doesn't matter what you do. Your world, your community, your future clients need you, or you wouldn't be in that industry. There's a clientele for you, or you wouldn't be doing it. And this is a sad gray slide to show you it's be very sad if those people that are looking for the resolution of the pain that you have the answer to, and they never find you because you didn't get celebritized and you didn't make it easy for them to find you. Think about that. Don't be selfish. The world and your community need you to show up. You have been assigned this mountain so that you can show others it can be moved. Mel Robbins. I don't care what you think is stopping you. I don't care what has stopped you in the past. We're not letting that mountain stop you any longer, whether it's self-doubt, whether it's finances, whether it's 2020, whether it's you're confused, whether you're overwhelmed, whatever your mountain is, we're not going to let it stop you. We're going to bust through it because we don't go through this life alone. Noah's Ark is my favorite story in the Bible because they went to get hope. They went to be able to be on dry land through the storm, 2 by 2 and 4 by 4. They all paired up. They needed each other. It wasn't everyone for themselves. It was together. We'll make it through the storm. Even if only one person is there to help you, even if it's just me that believes in you and takes you to your promised land, wherever it is, to your dream, your goal. We can do this. No more mountains. They're there. We need to acknowledge them. We need to bust them down. And I got tools. So get out your worksheet, piece of paper. I don't care. Write it on lipstick on your hand. Well, it won't be enough room. It's going to be going up your arm. Get out a piece of paper because I want you now, audience participation. Ready? Number 1, it's only just a few questions. I think 6. I want you to do this, and I want you to put it in the chats. Name one way currently you use your voice in a big way. Name one way. Put in the chat. Yay, I'm seeing that can. Charlene, Diane, Allison. Yay, Allison, I'm so glad you're watching. What's one way you currently use your voice in a big way? Put it in the comments. Maybe you've written a book. Maybe you have a YouTube show. Maybe you show up on social media on a regular basis. Maybe you use the phone. Maybe you show up every day on the phone and call people and reach out. The old-fashioned phone is powerful. Take a moment. What's one way? If you got more than one way, write it down. Share some with us in the comments. One way at least that you're currently using your voice in a big way. Now, if you're not, you're thinking, oh gosh, I meant to, but I'm not. That's okay. Put on your own private sheet. I need to make this happen. I need to have a big way for my voice to show up. your genius, your knowledge, your product, whatever it is. But if you're at least on social media, and I know you are because you're watching this, show up on social media in a big way. Let me know in the comments. Tell me how you're showing up. And maybe it's in a little way, but you want it to be in a bigger way. That's all good. That's why we're here. It's all good. You're not here because you've arrived. You're here because you want to arrive. You want bigger and better. So let's say Facebook Live every week. Wonderful, Annie. Taping YouTube, Maria. Yeah, you are. Maria's got an exciting YouTube show coming. And we're going to be letting you know about that later on. You wrote a book, meditation. Awesome, Diane. Great, great. And Jackie, blogs, podcast speaks. Great. Let me know, do you want to do it even bigger? I know you're doing that now. Is there room for improvement? Is there room for doing it more? Once a week, I'm just going to say, not enough, got to do more. But are you wanting to do more than what you're doing? Just put a yes in the comments if you want even more. So it's great you guys have a baseline, and I know you've got clientele. I know you're already good at what you do. So that's fantastic. You're ahead of the game. Ooh, I like that. Okay, go work with that. All right, put yes if you want even more. All right, number 2. Now list 3 ways you can take that same message and expand it tenfold. Let me show you what. Let me give you some ideas. All right, 5 examples of a way you can take what you just told me you were doing and repurpose it to make it even bigger. I just asked you, would you like to do bigger? One of you said you post once a week. You can do a Facebook Live every week. Okay, well now we can repurpose that. People need to see you every day. You can take Sundays off, but you don't have to be doing it every day. You can schedule it out. There's all sorts of tools, and if you don't know them, I've got all those tools in my toolbox and how you can schedule out great things. But you can be live and do great posts and repurpose something so you're not always constantly working. You can take one piece of content and repurpose it in 10 different ways. Something I have that up my sleeve. My clients know this. Yeah, Maria, Charlene, you know that. Okay, here's some ways. Can you do a podcast? Same information, but putting it on a podcast. YouTube channel. Can you take your genius and what you're posting live on Facebook every week? Could that be a YouTube show? Even just a YouTube tutorial, just, a how-to. Could it be an ebook? Ebooks are great. Could it be an online or offline event? You know me, events are so profitable and so wonderful. Online events now are killing it. So whatever you're teaching, whatever you're posting on social media that you said you guys are doing, Maria, TV appearances, cookbook, yep. Jackie, best platform for online events. Oh, we get into that. I'm not going to that today, but yes, I will show you wonderful platforms for that. But don't underestimate the power of live, and we'll talk about that at another time. So you're going to tap into me. Keep that question there, Jackie, because I will address that. There's lots of different ways, but I keep it very simple because I don't want you to have to spend, $30,000 on a production company to go do an online event. We don't need to be doing that. I keep it simple and I keep the profits in your pocket. And I have the whole agenda, the whole sheet on how I do that the best way for you. So you're not stressed out and you're not broke at the end. You're relieved, you're happy, you're joyful, you're in your genius, and you're profitable at the end of the day. And everybody that participated is so thrilled and singing your praises. If you'd like that, those type of events, say yes in the comments. Not everybody wants to, but if you want to do yes, say yes events, because that's part of my specialty. That's part of my specialty programs. I love doing that. All right, write these down. Written, spoken, transcribed, syndicated, duplicated, automated, and shared. Only some of the ways you can repurpose what you do. For example, any video you do, you can have transcribed. You can use a platform called Rev, R-E-V for closed captioning. But if you want transcribed, go to Fiverr. Somebody put Fiverr in the comments for me. Fiverr or Upwork. Fiverr is very inexpensive. An hour video is like what was it? 1,000 words is like an hour video, something like that. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, you could have a 10-minute training video, or you could have a 30-minute training video, or an hour training video. You should get that, all of those, even past ones. You can go to some really good ones you've done in the past, get them transcribed. Go to Fiverr, Fiverr, and get somebody good, reputable, get the ones that they recommend that can transcribe a video for you. And they'll give you the cost right up front, like for $50 for 1,000 words. So, and they'll be able to tell you how long segments are per word, like, because they do this all the time. They'll say, well, if you have a 30-minute video, it's going to be about this many words. So they'll be able to ballpark you a good price. But get those done. Imagine having them transcribed. Then you can put those into workbooks. You can put those in ebooks. Hello. You probably have 25 ebooks right now if you've done any tutorials, videos, podcast, YouTube shows, any of that. Get them transcribed. Don't try to keep reinventing the wheel, writing another book. Transcribe them. That's my tip for today. Duplicate, share, syndicate, transcribe. If you like that, put transcribe in the comments. So genius. Okay, these are just a few ways you can live your legacy and not work 24/7. You don't want to work 24/7. Build a business of fame, fortune, and forever income. See how this will work? You do a couple of videos, or you've done videos or anything in the past, you can repurpose those right now. If they're in your lane and there's stuff you're still talking about, if it's in your career industry, we can repurpose all that without you having to sit down and write a whole new book from scratch. Or whether you don't have to sit down and start a whole new show from scratch. Or, oh, I really like to get an online program. Well, we get those transcribed. There's your platform. There's your workbook. There's your worksheets. There's your premise for your online program. You've got it, all the juices right there. We talk, I help you walk through that. I help you get through all of that, navigate through it and get it done, get some more money. So you're still making money from the job you do, let's just say your day job, where you're boss, you're entrepreneur, but now you have, all these other ways people can pay you for your genius and for your products and services, and you're not having to reinvent all this stuff. You've already done most of this, haven't you? Maybe not, but we'll start. So it's time to stop being the best kept secret and learn to profit from being you. There is no other you on planet Earth or on Mars or Venus, the moon, the sun. God made one of you. That's it. Broke the mold. We're done. So I don't care if you think there's somebody bigger, better, more profitable, smarter, cuter, younger, thinner, taller, doesn't matter. They're not you. Your future clients want to work with you, with your background, with your experiences, no matter what age you are, no matter what you do or don't have. They want to work with you. So stop being a secret. Get out there. Let me just tell you this. When I was in show business, and going to auditions can get old real fast. I mean, rejection after rejection after rejection. You start thinking, am I right for any part? I was brought up in New York City, and I auditioned for the movie Hair back in the 70s. I know my age is showing, but y'all know how old I am anyway. But all the things, I auditioned for Disney World. I auditioned for, when I go in those auditions, you're talking, these people were amazing. I mean, feet over the head, and just Bob Fosse, amazing. And I walk in, I'm 16 years old, still green, but I walked in, I kept hanging out with the people that were amazing. But rejection is real. And it's like, nope, nope, nope. But my agent told me something that never left me, and it worked well for me in my career, because we get rejection in our career, don't we? We get no's in sales. I'm going to make an offer at the end. Just be honest with you. You guys can work with me if you want. Not everybody will. I don't take it personally. I pour in everything I can for free. Some will want more and some don't. It's okay. Some will, some won't. So what next? But my agent told me something that got me through, so I could keep on going. Go to the audition and give the casting agent the opportunity to say yes or no to you. If you don't give them the choice to buy from you, the choice to hire you, then you're doing them a disservice by not at least letting them choose you. And that was so true that I went and did that one time when I was for 19 or 20 and got the lead role in the musical Anything Goes at the theater. And I was so happy. And who would think I got the lead? And it changed my life. It built my confidence. I was the lead. And I was the one that got written up in the paper for near perfection with my performance. Do it anyway. Give people the opportunity to say no to your product or service. We used to do this, Charlene, if you're on, Mary Kay. Yes, Fiverr. Fiverr, though, is with 2 R's. Fiverr. There's 2 R's in Fiverr. I know, delayed reaction here because I'm getting a delay in the comments. But go out there and don't let anybody stop you from giving it a whirl. Go. Oh, we used to do this in Mary Kay. Go out and try to get 10 no's today. I bet you can. Go try to get 10 no's today. And when it becomes a game, now I'm gonna go get 10 no's today. You start picking up the phone, you start making those sales calls that you need to make, or those booking calls, or those you'd be a great speaker at their event calls, and you try to get 10 no's, and you'd be surprised how many yeses you get. So don't be afraid of no's. Don't be afraid of rejection. It's all part of it. Don't take it personal. Think of it as offering people a piece of gum and they say, no, thank you. It doesn't mean, no, I don't like you. Don't speak to me again. It's, no, I don't feel like a piece of gum right now. Doesn't mean you can't offer it to them again tomorrow. And tomorrow they may feel like a piece of gum. Make sense? I hope so. Hair's getting tangled. There is not a more powerful way to leverage your time, talent, and treasure than through the power of your personal brand. If you don't have a personal brand, we can work on that too. Rule number one, we're not done with the worksheet. We're coming back. Rule number one, you already are a celebrity. You really are. You are a celebrity to many people in your circle, in your community, and in your industry. I already know that. You wouldn't even be here. You've got some clients. You've got some customers. You've got some celebrity power where you are. But if you want to grow it, say, let me know in the comments. I want to grow. But you're already there. We don't have to make you somebody else. We don't have to recreate you. That's not at all what we're doing. We want to make sure you get the most out of being you, but you're already there. Let's just make it bigger. If you don't believe in your own celebrity star power, nobody else will either. So believe today, right now, I'm pouring into you. You're a star. You're good at what you do, whatever it is. As a matter of fact, what do you do? Put in the comments, what is your realm of genius? What is it? Just tell me what your day job is. Say, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a grief specialist, I'm a travel agent, whatever it is. Tell me in the comments. I want to know what you do. Thank you, Maria, for Fiverr. Yes. Put it in the comments right now. And I don't care if you're watching this in replay later, because I'm going to be watching these comments throughout the next couple of days as it stays up on replay. What do you do? When somebody asks you, what do you do? What's the first thing that you say? Put in the comments. I want to know what you do, okay? Because you're already a celebrity to someone in your world, in your business, in your family, in your career. We're just going to water that. We're going to put some Miracle Grow on that. Yeah, household name. You set the tone for your own worth in everything you do, how you show up on social media, how your graphics show up, how you show up live, how you don't show up live. Whatever you do or don't do speaks volume to your potential clients. All right. I love this story. And it's even gotten further since the last time I did the Celebritize Your Business. So hang on to some new news. How many of you have heard of Erin Brockovich? If you have, put Erin in the comment. If you've heard of her, put Erin. Erin Brockovich is the one that they did the movie on. You may know. If you don't know Erin, you certainly know Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts. She did the life story of her in the Erin Brockovich story, based on true story. If you've seen it, it was such a great story because this is a regular woman. And I want you to see ourselves in her because she wasn't a celebrity. She wasn't a lawyer. She didn't have attorneys. She was, single mom, 3 kids, down and out, but with tenacity and gusto that nobody else around her had. She was so passionate, like I'm passionate about helping you all be the best you can be and make your dreams come true. That was Erin Brockovich's passion. It still is to this day. Wait till the next slide. I want to show you something, but she was tenacious. If you have not seen Erin Brockovich, go see it. It would be Netflix and chill, go see it because it'll give you that belief that, gosh, if she can do this and the obstacles she faced, even though you may not have her personality, nobody needs another Erin Brockovich. We need you. But the tenacity and this is not right. And I'm going to fix this. And then when she's able to get whatever, her job done, I don't want to spoil the movie if you haven't seen it, but then going on to everything else she did, she's, a global speaker. And now once she did this, she changed more lives and more laws. She's in this and still not as an attorney, not being from the law school, not with the 3-piece suit and the looking all professional. You've got to see this movie if you haven't. It is just amazing. But now look what's happened. She's become an executive producer. She's become so much more in this industry. It just exploded. And what dream to have your life story of how you overcame such obstacles be portrayed by Julia Roberts that won her first and so far only Academy Award. Okay, take out the celebrity Hollywood part of this. You may be thinking, oh, that would never be me. I want to pour into you. What about your top of your summit, the top of your mountain? It may not be a movie about your life story. It may be you winning the highest award in your industry, whether you're a realtor or author, speaker. How about being a bestseller? How about being on, a special show that you've always wanted to be interviewing, Today's Show, Good Morning America, as a best-selling author, whatever your peak summit is. That's what this Erin Brockovich represents, not Julia Roberts playing you in a movie and winning an Oscar. That was her. What would that look like for you? Does that make sense? The Emmy for my TV talk show that I did on PBS. That's my little girl dream. That's my summit. That's the highest award I could have done in what I was doing, to say, good job, you're good, you're excellent at what you do. What does that look like for you? Write it down. You need to, and if we continue working with each other after this, I want to know what that is, because I want to help that become reality for you. So go watch Erin Brockovich. Pour into yourself belief that if she can do that in her life and help all those people, what can you do in your life, in your world? I don't want to belabor too long, but I really get passionate about this, because so many women, we just don't believe in ourselves enough to go for it. And these are all women just like you and me, doing whatever it is you need to be doing. Even if it's you're in mental health, you're not everybody's going to be able to say, hey, I go to this psychologist or psychiatrist. That's more hush hush. You still can be the best you can be, and the most well referred, and get those highest awards you can in that industry. Again, it's not about being a movie star. This is now brand new, that started on April 4th, called Rebel. I love the show. If you've not seen it, Katie Seagal is now playing a character inspired loosely by Erin Brockovich's tenacity and her life story. Single mom, 3 kids, and changing the world, going after those big dogs that are poisoning the water, that don't care, going after them in a tenacious way to save lives. Well, do you have a product, you have a service that enriches and betters people's lives, or you wouldn't be doing it? This was her peak. What's your peak? What does this look like for you? Being a YouTube sensation, having 1 million followers on Instagram that love you and buy your services and products, and you getting sponsor endorsements. What does this look like for you? Don't pigeonhole yourself into Erin Brockovich, but I want to show you why not you. She's no different than you. You have your own personality. You are you, and you can have as much success, if not more, than anyone else on this planet. If you believe that, put I believe in the comments. Even if you don't, because I believe in you, put I believe. Put it in there. I'll see it. Number 3 on your worksheet, or piece of paper and pen, or lipstick on your hand. I don't care. Write it down. What's one bold step you can take right now, today? Remember, we don't know what tomorrow is, to elevate your celebrity status. What's one step you can do right now? Bold step. Start something you haven't started. Is there something you need to say yes to that you haven't yet because you're afraid? I want you to make a bold step today. What is it that you're going to do today that could elevate your celebrity status? What is it? Write it down. You've got to write it down, because what you think about, you bring about. And there's power in the pen. There's power in the ink that'll stare you in the face. Because pen to paper is so much better than the memories that we have that'll go get lost in here. At least mine do. Yay, Samantha, you believe. Maria, amazing show is coming. Absolutely. Diane, yep, doesn't Rebel inspire you? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is you. I want you all to know this is you in your world as you. Not another Erin, but you. We want to be saying, wow, Diane, what an amazing person. Look what she's done in your world, in your industry, in your career. And there is no career, no industry that cannot be celebritized, that you cannot be the best at what you do, helping these people that, remember the gray slide, that are waiting for you to show up. They're not going to be as enriched without you showing up. They need to find you. We have to allow them to find you. All right, rule number 2, we still got more on the worksheet. Going back and forth a little bit because it's important. Capitalize on your unique celebrity brand. That's your rule. You need to capitalize on it every single day. I know social media gets exhausting, but I show you in my programs how to get help, how to delegate, how to schedule, how to pre-schedule. There are tools galore to have it look like you are online every day and that's all you do, but it's been scheduled out with purpose and knowing what hot topics to do and what your clients need. I'm going to give you some more free advice. It doesn't matter so much all the time what you want to teach or the product you want to sell today. You need to be very big, very proactive on what are they wanting, because that does change. Depending on the climate of the week, the climate of the month, the season. What does your client want right now? And if you don't know, do a survey. What do they want most? You may be selling cosmetics and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to sell them the new skincare line for the spring. I'm going to push that because I love it. But the people that are in your world, your clients are saying, oh my gosh, I need sunscreen, or I need this, or I need anti-aging, or I need something totally different. Give them what they want and talk to them. The way you do that, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk. Ask them questions. We love to be included. I remember I learned, and I use this all the time, people will engage with that they help to produce. So if they're helping you cultivate what you're talking about, say, well, I want to learn this. Can you do a show on that? Can you do a post on this? Or this is my pain. What's your answer? And you feed into them what they want to know right now. You will be surprised how much more celebrity status you get just by listening and giving them what they want, and stop thinking about what you want to give them all the time. And I'm guilty of that too. Just start thinking of it that way. What do they want? Well, I don't know. Let me ask them. That should be your post today. Ask your clientele, but don't give them like wide open. Just give them, do you want this or this? Give them some options so they can think. Sometimes you give them too open-ended. They don't know and nobody answers. So play with that a little bit. Number 4, back to the worksheet. List one thing that you have accomplished. This is important. List one thing that you have accomplished, overcome, or succeeded at that very few others have. List one thing. Like we talk about my Emmy. This is something not everybody has. This is my cream of the crop unicorn that, this gives me what I needed to, be at the top, and for people to, want to know, well, how I did that and what I do. And so what's your level of excellence? What's something, do you have a PhD? Do you have the top honors award in the real estate industry? Have you won this award? Do you have this special degree? Education. Have you been trained somewhere special? Like, are you a graduate of Juilliard, of Harvard, of Yale, Duke? Are you a graduate of anything that's special? What's the one? I totally lost my train of thought. The life chiropractic. What have you done? Where have you been? Where have you learned at? Have you been trained by Tony Robbins? Have you been trained by John Maxwell? Do you have a certificate? These matter. You took the time, energy, and money to say, I'm a certified coach, John Maxwell, or I'm a certified this and this. Write it down. Tell me what it is. Put in the comments. I want to know. You spent time, energy, and money to get that accolade, to win that award, to get that education. It matters. It's part of your celebrity status. It boosts you above other people that don't have it in your industry. And that's a good thing, because that's why you did it, right? Because it sets you apart. It raises your income. That's why you get PhDs and other things. Well, that's why you win awards too. It raises your income. Don't you think for 1 second that once you win an Oscar, Emmy, Tony, Grammy, that your income, the next project you do, doesn't go up significantly. Yes, it does. We don't just win these just to say, well, look at me. It's the income goes up. So we want your income to go up. Tell us why it should. What have you done that's unique or that not everybody does in your industry? What is it? Let's see. Certified integrative nutrition health coach, specialized in chronic digestive disorder. Samantha, we need to talk. I love it. Look how niche that is. That is excellent. Everybody look at Samantha's. Really good. You worked hard at that. That's a great niche. You got a certificate, and it's chronic digestive disorders. Instead of it just being health, you've got a niche. You've got we need to talk after this is over. At the end of this, my phone will be in there, because I love that. I love when you've got that. It's not just a wide blanket. It's a niche. Those are great. Create my podcast into letters. Yes, Diane. Podcast. Yep. I love helping people podcast. Dietitian and image consultant, Diane. Ooh, we need to talk too. You got to call me at the end of this. Okay. Oh my gosh. So many good people in here. All right. Well, if you're watching this replay, I'm not saying your name, put it in there, because I'll be coming back and seeing these comments, because you all can be at the top of your game. We're going to get you celebritized. Rule number 3, always be celebrity red carpet ready. I'm going to go back to what just happened to me, which I didn't do in the first Celebritize Your Business Masterclass, but I can do it now, because being red carpet ready means when that TV show series, 4 Days to Save the World, which is right up my alley, because I want to save the world. I want to save a piece of it, some of it. I want to make a difference in such a huge way. And I feel like a racehorse. Sometimes it's not in the game with all this shutdown. And when this opened up, it's like, okay, in 30 days we film. I haven't been out of the house in 18 months. I haven't put on a pair of high heels in 18 months. It'll be interesting to see what fits after 18 months being online, sitting on Zoom, right? But I've been taking care of myself. I've been doing my vitamins. I've been getting off my chair. But I didn't let that stop me because I am red carpet ready at all times. I've been staying red carpet ready. I've been online with you all. I've been doing YouTube shows. I've been showing up live. I've been keeping my presence alive. Have you been doing that? You need to stay red carpet ready. If your dream opening, your right person, right time, right place comes along right now, you can say yes because you're ready. You have to be. And we talk about that in my programs, how to be that red carpet ready in so many different ways. That when that opportunity meets you, it's not, oh, I have to pass. I'm not ready. I unfortunately knew a woman who got offered to be on Oprah. I think in the 90s, when it was at a peak, everybody wanted to be on Oprah, the Oprah show. And she got offered to be on the Oprah show. And she turned it down because I'm not ready yet, but come back to me in a year or two. She wasn't ready. Instead of getting ready, hiring whatever coach, whatever she needed to be ready, because you don't get offered to be on Oprah forever again. That's a one-time shot. And she passed away several years later from breast cancer, never taking that opportunity. The world that could have seen her, known her, didn't get to see her and know her because she's sitting, I'm not ready yet. Come back. There was no comeback. And she wanted me to share that story because she didn't want anybody else to pass up on their dreams. Don't pass up on your dreams. Be red carpet ready. And I'm going to help you always be red carpet ready in every sector of your life, in every sector of your business. So number 5 on your worksheet, when is the last time I want you to answer all of these. And you don't have to answer them all now, but kind of chicken scratch some answers that you can do, because I'm going to talk just a little bit while you do this. When's the last time you've answer these questions? It's important because these things are important to amp up and level up. When's the last time you invested in a well-branded photo shoot? And we all know we've been shut down now, so maybe that could start happening soon, okay? When's the last time you've written a book? Even if it's an ebook, audio book. When's the last time you invested in spoken on a popular podcast or video? Invested in the speaker's one sheet? Had a professional bio written for you, not you doing it yourself, but a professional one doing that, or a press release professionally done. When was the last time you had a professional outline a signature talk with you or for you? We all do our own thing. We know that, but I'm talking about investing in professionals to get a second set of professional eyeballs on it. We all take selfie pictures of ourselves. When was the last time you had a photographer really make you look even that much better? There's a difference. Okay. I don't want you to stay in your little, and I say this from experience. When's the last time you've been featured on a local or national TV show? Virtually recently, but have you been on one? It's time to start being on some more. Possibly, if that's what you want. And when's the last time you're on a podcast Clubhouse room? We talk a lot about Clubhouse in my new program now that I'm going to talk to you about at the end, because I am a Clubhouse addict. I love it. I have new clients from Australia and all over the world now. I have new TV producers because of this. Clubhouse will open up your world, and I will show you how it works. I will show you how it can work for your benefit. I will show you how to do business. I will show you how to be profitable on Clubhouse and not waste time, but make it worth your business time and effort. And it is amazing over there. And if you don't have an iPhone, that's okay. I don't either, but I bought myself an iPad for $299. You can get one refurbished for like $199. So get on Clubhouse. Don't let the fact that you're an Android user stop you. It didn't stop me. iPads work. We'll talk about that later, but periodicals, magazines, when was the last time you've been in any of these? There are so many of these that you can invest to be in. There's some pay to play. Why not you get the ball rolling? And there's some that you can, hire the right people to get you in them. So we talk about this to get you seen. Oh, Maria, you're so sweet. Maria, using food as skincare. Yeah, you are. Y'all need to know Maria, that's for sure. All right. Luck is, or what I like to call luck, divine destination. You know me. I know God is in control and God guides our paths. That's just me. So divine destination is when preparation and opportunity come together. And that's what I was talking about. Are you ready for those big moments to happen? For example, in the middle here, let me move myself out of the way here. When I got into Mary Kay, when that opportunity, when I wanted to make my life different, I was being abused, I needed a car, I just got a black eye. I walked in the opportunity of the Mary Kay because I knew they gave away free cars. But when I was able to win time with Mary Kay, I jumped on. I said, what do I need to learn? What do I need to do? I will do whatever you tell me to do. I said to my coach and mentor at the time, in my first year being in Mary Kay, still being abused every single day, crying, 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 not knowing anything about women. I didn't know anything about makeup. Won this time with Mary Kay several times. That was when opportunity and my divine destination came together. And I was ready, not because I was ready, but because I was ready to say, yes, I can learn. Because my coach at the time said, if I could teach you, can you learn? And I was ready to say, yes, teach me, show me. And that changed my life. So much of my sales, so much of what I do is because of the skills and the sales and the time management and the business. It was like Harvard Business School, being in Mary Kay for 20 years and Pink Cadillacs and being with that woman who changed the world for business, for women. When it came to hosting and emceeing Naomi King, Dr. Martin Luther King's sister-in-law's event for African fundraiser for some wonderful work they were doing in Africa, they asked me if I would be the MC because they wanted to bring diversity. They wanted me to MC the whole thing. I said yes. I was ready for that moment in time that met me. And I said, yes, I'll be the MC. At that time, I had done some and I've done my show and I loved it. But that was a new thing for me as far as being sought after for a very special purpose, to say, we want to be inclusive. We want you to come and represent your community and be our MC. I was so honored and so thrilled, fell in love with Naomi and everyone, and just instant bond. It's a divine connection, divine destination. And Kim Coles, when Kim Coles from, you know her from In Living Color and Living Single, when we crossed paths, I was doing my Live Your Legacy Summit and I was ready to say, hey, we became friends. She was my speaker because I had a summit where I could say, hey, I met this beautiful soul. What a wonderful woman. She loves to help people tell their stories. I'm in her second edition of Open Your Gift Story. I was ready to say yes to being in her book. I was ready to say, hey, yes, come be on my stage. It was just a wonderful divine connection, because when you're in your genius, you're doing what you're meant to be, these things happen. And I wanted to show you the Mary Kay one because I was so green. I was back, what am I, like 30 in this picture. I didn't know what I was ready for. I didn't know business, entrepreneurship, and success was going to be my life, but it happened. I was ready to say yes. Naomi King and Kim Coles, I was in it. I was having success and I was there meeting the right people. Now I can collaborate with, because divine connection, divine destination. I was ready. Are you ready? If you were to meet some big people in your industry, are you ready to meet them? Are you ready to collaborate with them? Are you ready for what could come next? Because don't do this life alone. We all need to collaborate now more than ever. So you ready? If not, we'll talk. I'll help you get ready. Another example was when I met Jarek Robbins, Tony Robbins' son. And Tom Martin introduced me to him. We spent the weekend in New York City. I was ready for this wonderful weekend with 25 other people to be in a small, intimate room, learning from a master. Jarek Robbins is a master. And we've been in connection, excuse me, ever since. Because I was ready to say, yes, I'll go to New York. Yes, I'll spend the weekend with Jarek Robbins. And this was years ago. And it changed my influence. It changed the way I thought. I was just ready to say yes. Divine connection. It was absolutely amazing. And Tom and I are still working together to this day. Wonderful publicist and friend. If you're in my space, you know Tom Martin. And then Atlanta Mayor Reed, back our former mayor, I was at a Women's Chamber of Commerce promoting my Live Your Legacy Summit. And these are just some of the people you meet and you collaborate with. So when you're doing what you're doing, and at that time it was my Live Your Legacy Summit, which will be coming back in 2022, but it gave me a reason to be there, a reason to be in the room, a reason to support women and help women and invite key speakers that I meet, give them some place to speak, a stage to speak on, instead of just, hi, can I have your autograph and walk on? It's not that's, hi, I'm your colleague, I'm your peer. I have a stage you could be on. I have an audience that needs to hear from you. You start, working these divine connections in a bigger way because you're in there with them. You're a divine connection for them. Hello, did you hear that? You are their divine connection as well. You are. Okay. And these, you all know, if you know me, Divine connection. It took me 3 years of wanting to get Jeff Foxworthy at my Live Your Legacy Summit because I had the summit and he's such a huge philanthropist and he feeds the homeless in our Atlanta area. He is so dedicated to that, and so is his family, that I wanted to honor him and his daughter for the philanthropy, because that's what I do at my summit. And I was determined. It took me 3 years. It was one of those Kevin Bacon. Everybody I knew in Atlanta, Alpharetta, oh yeah, I know him. I have a friend who knows him. I kept being 1 degree away from him. 3 years of me knowing that he was going to be on my stage and be honored one day. And I honored his daughter for this, that it came about. I didn't give up. The divine destination was there, and that one I had to work on. What are you working on? When I met Tori Johnson here in the middle, from Good Morning America Deals and Steals, she's the one that started my Live Your Legacy Summit. And I met her through a woman in the mall that said, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a speaker at Spark and Hustle. And I said, what's a Spark and a Hustle? And she told me about Tori Johnson and her events. So I went. I didn't just go. I called. I said, found out more about her. We got on the phone. My life was changed by knowing this woman and then saying yes to hosting my own events, because she said, if I could teach you, you can do this and not go broke, not be a frustrated host person, but not only make six-figure income, but help nonprofits get millions of dollars in donations and in future board members and in spotlight and in news reports and so much I want to do for nonprofits. She's the one that helped me birth the whole thing. And I invested heavily in her, worth every dime. And she's the one that introduced me to Sarah Blakely. We went to a Sarah Blakely event. And if you don't know the story of Sarah Blakely, look her up, because she invented, the Spanx. She didn't invent a new product. She redesigned a current product to make it better. Do you have an idea like that? Is what you do something that's already out there? It's nothing new, but it's better in some way than its competitors? You could be the next Sarah Blakely, even just in your world, in your community. Divine connections. Are you ready to meet who you need to meet? This was the divine destination at its peak. All this led up to my highest award, my little girl dream that I now want to make come true for you. Because I want to, again, reiterate, I want to give you hope. Oh, Samantha, Tom Martin did a wonderful interview. Yay. Squirrel, I see a comment. Yay, woo. This is so important, that you believe in your big dreams. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to go back and get your master's degree. Maybe you want to get a certification and you think, that's too late, Jeff, I've come this far. No, it's not too late. Your divine destination isn't here yet. My divine destination is still not here yet. We're not done until our last breath. So keep on going. 99 is still not old enough. 3, 5, 6, not young enough. You can do it as a child. You can do it as a senior, all ages. You just have to want to. And you have to hang on to the people that know how to help you get there, and that will pour in all the ways and the tools and not let you give up on yourself. That's the biggest reason that entrepreneurs fail, is they give up on themselves. Don't give up on yourself. And you're going to, because we all do. Every one of us does at one point or another. Like, oh my gosh, can't do this anymore. There's nobody's chiming in, nobody's buying. I don't know what I'm doing. We have those days, and those are okay. But if you have those days and you're alone, it could be the end of your dreams. It could die. But if you're in those days and you have the right people in your corner, you have the right coaches, mentors, friends, colleagues, peers that don't let you fall, and they say they get you back up. Okay, that's great. Have your pity party, but now it's time. 24 hours, all you get. Let's go. An hour is all you get. Let's keep moving. What can we do to fix this? You have to have that. No successful millionaire, billionaire, entrepreneur does it alone. We don't. Rule number 4, speak using celebrity messaging. Walk, talk, market like the star that you already are in your career industry. So I want you to sit up a little taller. I want you to know that you already are a star in what you do, the career you're in. You are the best at what you do. You're getting better. We're all getting better. But you're fantastic today, just the way you are. And you're determined to be even better, because school is never out for the pro. None of us are out of school. So it's not like, oh my gosh, everybody around me has already arrived. No, they haven't. No, I haven't. No, we haven't. But we can walk tall where we are right now, because it took a lot for you to get here where you are right now. You're no sloth. You're no slouch. You're no mediocre, or you would not be listening to me for this long. I'll tell you that right now. You would not even be listening to Celebritize Your Business if you were just a slouch with no ambition, not good at what you do. So I know who you are. You're already a star. So step a little taller, because you're already amazing. Your brand should be speaking on your behalf all day, every day. Your brand should make you feel as good as you know that you are. Your marketing, everything you do should be showing up. Star power. Get my face out of the way. Let me tell you a little bit about that. Colors that powerfully represent you, your color brand, your color sheet, your color palette. What are they? Do you have them? Images that convey your message perfectly, where people know your heart, your spirit, and more about you, so they want to do business with you because they know, like, and trust you, and they know where you're coming from. You can be wild and crazy like a Cyndi Lauper, Betsy Johnson, great. Or you could be more mild mannered, serious, more Mel Robbins, or a dancer, fun Marie Forleo, or an Oprah. It doesn't matter what your personality type is, but people need to know what it is. You need to have a strong signature style, how you show up, everything from clothes to fonts to branding, all that good stuff. These are things that'll up your game. If you don't have these, here's your homework. You can work on these, whether with me or on your own, giving you some good stuff to think about and implement, whether I ever see you again or not. Do you have testimonials validating that your methods transform lives? I was the worst of this. I had pages and pages of rave reviews and testimonials from everything that I've done, from my TV show, from my book, from hosting television, from being a speaker, from being all sitting on my computer. But now I've taken them out. I've got new ones now too, and get them up. Are people able to see and read your testimonials? Do you have video testimonials? I need to get some of those too. Hint, hint to my clients on the phone. So you need these to be new, fresh, let people know them. They do you no good being sitting on your computer somewhere. Consistency in your branding promises. Oh, let me read that again. Consistency in your brand promises. Be a woman or man of your word. What you promise in your brand, you do. They know if you're, they know what you stand for. They know what your brand is. You stick by it. Do you have a money back guarantee? Or do you know it's solid? It's good. It's fun. It solves the pain. Whatever it is, be good on your promises of whatever it is. If you say it helps you lose weight, and it does, make good on that. Don't make claims you can't keep. If you say, it makes you feel better, and it will, great. Make sure, follow up. Branded content that goes viral. Do you have any? We would show you. You can never guarantee they will go viral, but there's tips and ways to show what has the best potential to go viral. I know some of those now. I had a video that had 500,000 views in its first day. We talk about that in my course. Celebrity endorsements. I talk a lot about that too. And it's not the Julia Roberts, Oprahs. So those are great, but celebrity endorsements too, also in your industry. Who's the top person in your industry? You can get those endorsements too. Or is it a celebrity endorsement from a sponsor that by this sponsor endorsing your product would jack you up even higher in the world? And people saying, wow, they think it's good, must be good. Who are those celebrity endorsements in your world? You need to get those endorsements. All right, rule number 5. We're coming in for a landing now. Get ready. Your marketing must be celebrity status always. Whatever you want to be, whatever you're branded, be that always, and never let it slide. There's a difference, and we talk about this in my master classes and my classes. There's a difference in showing up in no makeup and doing reels and stories and fun lives. People love seeing that. They love to see the no makeup you, the doing the gardening and the fun stuff. But when you're showing up being the expert in your industry, you're showing up doing an interview, and you're showing up network marketing, networking, branding, that's when you show up. Your branding, your colors, do they know who you are? You've got the background, you've got the logo. That's when you show up on point. If you don't have that in spades, let me know, because I love helping with that. Okay. When people around the globe hear your voice, see your branding, hear your message, it must be consistent, powerful, and well thought out in advance. Rule 6, your friends and followers should see you as a celebrity in your corner of the world. And you know what, news? They probably already do. You just don't know it. You are a celebrity in your industry. People already know who you are. If you want to level that up so more people know, then put in the comments, level up. If you want to level this up, because you already have some people know who you are. Again, you wouldn't even be here. But if you want to level that up, put level up, capital letters in the comments. I need to see you guys are here. Level up. Okay. So they are forever inspired to tell the world about you and ultimately become your brand ambassadors. And that's what happens. You get rave reviews. You get people talking to other people about, oh my gosh, you have to know so-and-so. You have to get their services. You have to get their product that changed my life. That's what happens when you start leveling up your brand, leveling up your celebrity status. People start talking about you, and you get free publicity, free advertisement. When I started doing TV, when I started hosting, here I am hosting Atlanta Live on WATC, when I started being a panelist on Real Talk, I can't teach people how to celebritize their industry, celebritize their career if I haven't already done it. So I put this up there to show I'm doing this. I'm in the industry. Most of you already know that, but I practice what I preach. And I always tell my clients and people in my circle and community, take advice from people who are where you want to be in that particular topic. Like you may want to get spiritual advice from the person who is at that level, whether it's your pastor, your priest, your rabbi. You take the spiritual advice from those mentors. You may not take your tax advice from them. Where are you going to get your tax advice? You're going to go to the best CPA who knows taxes. Why would you ask for tax write-offs and tax questions to me? Big mistake. You wouldn't. But who would you ask about getting celebritized? Who would you ask about, starting a show or being, getting more seen, getting, articles written about you in periodicals and magazines, getting on podcast shows, the right podcast shows, or hosting your own, or showing up celebrity style ready? You'd ask me. And I put this on because that's my role of genius. But do not ask me about how to do your taxes or tax write-offs. Don't ask me about investment. I've got financial people right on here now that do finances and investing and insurance and living benefits. Don't ask me, but I'll refer you to people that know how to do that. So always ask people or where you want to be on that topic. Don't just have one Yoda in your life that you think has all the answers to everything. Nobody does. I don't. Nobody. We all have our area of expertise of genius, and go to that person and say, ooh, that person's really at the top in that topic. I'm going to ask them this particular question, but I need to ask this person a question on that. That's how you do it. Okay. So just a little bit, a couple fun pictures show, yeah, this is what I do. I love it. And I love that I'm able to be in my genius and help you be in your genius. And yeah, I can't wait till everything's opened up again. But I'll tell you what, I've still been on it. I've been doing everything online, and I haven't missed a beat or missed a step in celebritizing myself and staying valid, in staying relevant, staying on TV, helping others produce their own YouTube shows and their podcasts, getting on Clubhouse. I didn't sit back, oh, well, we're in quarantine. Can't do anything now. I may not be in the studio, but I'm still on the air. Are you? Are you still on the air in your industry? People still hearing from you, seeing you? Are you up in your game? Reels. I mean, I did a reel late last night, and within the first hour, it was almost 1,500 views on a reel. So are you showing up? So there's just different ways you're going to show up right now until other things open up if you're in the TV industry like me. All right, rule number 7 as we come to a close. Are you ready? If you're enjoying this, put I love this. If you're loving this, I'm giving you some value. Let me know. Say I love this or loving this or go girl. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, as we come to the end where I'm going to show you some fun things and the way you can really move forward now in your life. And this won't go away. This is going to be here for a little bit longer as well. So don't worry. Rule 7, host events online and offline, which grant you instant celebrity status. My Living Legacy Summits were a huge success. They're what Tori Johnson taught me every step of the way how to do it. And I want you to think, I know Jackie was on the line earlier. Yay, Shirley, level up, Diane, level up, Samantha, level up. Woohoo. All right. I don't know if Jackie's still on the line. She might come back, but she's asking about events. Events don't have to be a Live Your Legacy Summit with 200 people and 10 speakers and breakout rooms and 2-day event and nonprofits. It doesn't have to be that. I'm talking a signature workshop. I'm talking you doing something like what I'm doing right now. It's just you pouring in maybe a 30-minute topic to your ideal clients, and you're inviting them to come, and they can buy into you after it's over. It doesn't even have to be 2 hours. It can be 30 minutes. There's so many variations of doing events these days and selling out and pouring people into them. I love showing how to do that. So if you're not doing any kind of signature talks, signature topics, podcast, YouTube, or just a Facebook or Instagram live, I challenge you to step up, level up, and do that. And if you want me to help you, I'd be happy to, because they're the most advantageous ways to use your voice for effective change and to bring you clients, level your time, and profit abundantly. They want to hear your voice. I have to tell you, video is king. If you didn't know that before you got on this video is king. It is king. And so is Clubhouse, which brings me back to the voice. If you're not comfortable on video, do Clubhouse right now. Clubhouse is where you don't have to be seen, but you can be heard. If you don't know Clubhouse, stick with me, baby. I'll get you on Clubhouse and show you how to do this. I'm loving Clubhouse. Some people haven't even jumped on it yet. They're scared of it. I've been there, done that, loving it. I'm already in the mix. Happy to help you, but people need to hear your voice. So your event might just be a clubhouse room, might be with 5 people. They already have a button on there where people can pay you right there on the Clubhouse app. Yeah, I've got one. Go look. It says, send me money. It's like you can tip us, and they could be tipping you right now. Events allow you the ability to use your voice and touch the masses. There's no greater level than that. Whether you want the big stage events or whether you want the workshops online, either way, events, and letting them hear what you have to offer, hear your genius, get to know you. You need to level up, and I want to help you do that. To support those who need your brilliance. Again, go back to that gray screen. If they're not hearing you, they're going to go their lifetime not knowing that you had the answer to their prayers. That's my Live Your Legacy Summit. If it wasn't for me reaching out and investing in Tori Johnson to help me do this right, it would have never happened. And we're going to be on our 13th one in 2020. We've had 1 in Orlando, 2 in St. Pete, Florida, and the rest here in the Atlanta Norcross area. And they are my passion, my heart. Look at all these wonderful people. You might even see yourself in this picture. This was just one of 12 Live Your Legacy Summits that we supported nonprofits and helped business owners, especially women in business, make more so they can live more, so they can give back more. Such a joy. But like I said, if you want to do big events, small events, I got your back. I'd love to help you level up and do that. To give back and garner support for the less fortunate while living your legacy is what events and workshops can do. And just another way to get your voice out there. And these are some of the cadets that I help with my Live Your Legacy Summit. What good can you be doing if you make more money? What charities do you want to give back to? Who do you want to help? Do you want to interview people on a podcast or a YouTube show of somebody that makes a difference in this world? You could be doing so much more, whatever that is. So what does level up look like for you? It may not be half of what I said. It may be one thing. One thing today that you level up could make all the difference in the world. So you can go back, rewatch this, go through your notes. I don't want you to change the world today. I don't want you to change everything today. You're already doing a lot of things right. There may be one thing in here, one golden nugget that you say, I need that. That's my next step. I've always wanted that. Or this is where I struggle. If you get that after this time with me, then I'm happy. Then I've done my job. Made you think bigger, want more, and find the solution. Oh, that's what I need to do to make this happen. Because you all know, I've said this probably 100 times now, at least maybe 5. I want you to be able to earn more so you can live more, live your life, so you can give back more to who matters to you. Could be a family member, could be a neighbor next door, could be a nonprofit, but we can't give back what we don't have. Events instantly will grant you greater impact, influence, and income. Do not do them by winging it. You will lose money, you'll be frustrated, and you will never do one again. If you just think, oh, I'll just put one together. Big mistake, don't do it. I would have failed if I did it that way. And I see people fail every single day thinking they can just swing one of these. Please don't. Because it could be so beautiful and wonderful and profitable, and everybody sing your praises and rave about you after it's over, or they can say, oh my gosh, that was a disaster. There's a time to wing it and a time not to wing it. This is one of the things you don't want to wing it. Okay? Even if I'm not the one that helps you do it, get help. Don't do it alone. What if you could transform your personal brand and revolutionize the way you attract, engage, and enroll prospects in you? What if you could transform your brand? Would that be exciting? Because when they're enrolled in you, they will buy whatever it is you're offering. They have to be able to have an opportunity to enroll in you, right? If you're not giving them that opportunity, how can they enroll with you? How can they buy from you? This is what it means to profit from being you. All right, we're getting to the end now. You guys ready? You loving this? Yay. Okay, Maria's back. Woohoo. Charlene, level up. Diane, I'm so glad. Connie's here. Hey, Connie. Mwah. Okay, so you guys, if you're coming in now and you haven't seen it, you can rewind. Don't worry. Go back to the beginning. There's so much good stuff in here. If y'all have been enjoying it so far, if you've gotten anything out of it, give me a thumbs up. Give me an emoji that you've gotten something out of this. If I poured just even belief that your world, your career, your profit can be bigger and better for your community, for your family, for the world, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, because I'm coming to the end, but you can all rewatch this. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. But I have a limited offer for you because this is what profit from being you means. Backed by popular demand. Yay, I got some alumni in here. Charlene, Maria, I'm so excited to have my alumni here. See, I build camaraderie, I build friends. I take people with me everywhere I go. And once I'm your friend and mentor, I love on you. I want to be with you all forever. I don't have to be. You can get rid of me if you want to, but I want to pour into you. We end up being friends. That's just my personality. So I promise you, whatever I do, if you choose to jump into my Profit from Being You 7-week course I'm about to show you, if you do this, I promise I will over deliver. If I've over delivered to you, Charlene and Maria, let me just put she over delivered, because my mind works like this, that I don't have a script here. I have no script. When I see people and I see these slides and I'm talking about it's all live, unscripted, and I pour into you. If you're on a call with me, I pour into you. It comes to me at that moment. It is not something I can script, and I can just make evergreen. Can't do it. So I promise you, whatever, if ever you tap into any of my programs, I will over deliver and give you all the genius that I have and help you become everything you want to be and pull out of you the golden nuggets that need to come out. So I ask you, if you'd like to give me 7 weeks, I will show you how I emerged from the background of other brands, not even knowing I could live a legacy, and into an international, my shows and my things have been international now, personal brand that enabled me to double my profits and quadruple my exposure in just a few short months. I'm going to show you my secrets, and I'm going to open up my playbook. For the second time, I'm opening up this particular playbook, and I have a wonderful group of alumni graduates that are still moving on with me that I just adore. You're going to be seeing more of them, YouTube sensations, and oh my gosh, such goodness. So I have a wonderful program full of goodness just for you coming, and a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to jump in. I had to write, put this one up. This one is a brand new testimonial that just got in late last night from Melissa Mansfield Anderson, one of my alumni and graduate, Maria and Charlene, you know her. She's the Lipstick CEO. And she wrote just last night, after finishing this Profit from Being You group, she wrote, I just finished Profit from Being You coaching, and wow, Aurea and her Celebritize Your Business Masterclass could not have come at a more perfect time. As soon as I was done watching, I signed up for her next step, the Profit from Being You course. And before graduation night, and doing what she said along the way, I love how she put that, I launched a successful online event that had hundreds of international women in attendance. I have launched, actually, let me tell you, that's happening this Saturday, and she already has hundreds of international women already signed up for it. It's this Saturday, PM, if you want tickets, if you want to come. She's launched a TV show that will happen in 3 weeks, right after this course is completed. She's already completed it. That's on task. She signed on 2 lucrative long-term clients of her own, and now she's on track because of 8 weeks with me and my Profit from Being You program to her first 6-figure plus income as an entrepreneur. All that in 8 weeks. And I just want to do this for everybody that comes on at once. It's one to say, I'm ready. Whether you're a business owner or you're a long-term pro, you really can't afford to miss this program and level up even higher. Give me some thumbs up and some hearts if you think that's true. Charlene, the best investment. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Charlene, that I over deliver. I try. I take passion in always over delivering. You are going to get in this 7-week program some goodness and tap into my brain. We're going to just pour into you. But some of the things that I know you will get for sure, besides the extra over and beyond, Profit from Being You course, downloadable curriculum. You're going to get videos each week during the course. You'll have new lessons on video designed to keep you on track now and in the future as you implement each new system, from mindset and marketing and monetizing. You are going to learn it all in a week by week module downloadable video from me. And then we're going to get together and talk about it. In this, you're going to have assignments and your workbook sheets. It was funny. The rave reviews I got from this last one was so many people. You're going to see on when you go to this website, love the worksheets. They were so thought-provoking, they said. Sonia Wells said she really loved how I pulled out of her thoughts that she never, thought about before, that really took her to another level in her insurance industry. Each assignment is designed to keep you on track for growth while enabling you to reach your own personal growth and expand your income, impact and income. You're going to get hands-on, show-stopping cheat sheets and checklists that will provide you with necessary shortcuts and reminders for activation and implementation. We're going to keep you on track, get you on the road to success, because it can get all confusing out there and there's so much going on. I zone you in. Step 1, 2, 3, and I give you tools to help you accomplish whatever it is you may have not been able to accomplish before. Weekly, this is the most fun. I love this. Did you all love this? If you love the Q&A, say love Q&A. weekly gatherings in the Profit from Being You Coaching Lounge. This isn't like this. It's Zoom. I get to see you. You get to see me. Every Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, we get together on Zoom and you tell me what the good, bad, the ugly, the wonderful, and we tap into it and we all together pour into each other solutions and help and belief. And I tell you what, I look forward to Monday nights more than anything to be with you all. You'll get your challenges addressed. You'll receive the hot seat if you want, or you can just sit back and listen, and you're going to grow with peers live in the coaching lounge via Zoom. It's so much fun, and you can just come as you are. You don't have to get dressed up. It's all good. We also have the private Facebook community that's just for the Profit from Being You clients that pay into this program. You get real-time access to me and each other, and you're going to get a partner. Did you all love your partners? If you're in here, you guys just seem to have such a great time with your partners. Each one of you will be paired up with another successful person in the program, and you guys you're accountable to each other. You help each other. And now I see you guys are doing business together. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Look at that. You can get some new clients as well. Who knows what will happen? So you get some new buddies. You have real-time access to connecting and mastermind, accountability, partnership, support for me. You have lots of fun meeting new and wonderful people and lifelong friends and business partners. I was so impressed on what happened this last go round. And here's Maria. You see her on here now. Maria, give me a thumbs up. Here you are. She's a business owner and culinary queen. We took her from, I don't want to say obscurity because she was already wonderful, but now we have catapulted her into where she wanted to be all along. And I poured into her some new ideas, some golden nuggets. And she said, thank you, Aurea, for your Profit from Being You program. Your ability to pull out of us the gold, which we may not even be aware of, is so powerful. The program has improved my life, my business, and launched my upcoming YouTube cooking show. Stay tuned. We'll be announcing that. I can't recommend this program enough. Mwah. Maria, I love working with you. You are definitely a superstar. Secrets from Maria's Russian Kitchen. Go follow the Facebook group right now, and we'll see you over there. We can't wait. It's coming next month. Plus, not only are you going to get all those workbooks and sheets, you're going to get my brand new 70-page book valued at $97. It's actually priceless. I pour into you my playbook on this. It's worth a lot more than $97, but I wouldn't sell it for more than that. But you change your life, you become 6- and 7-figure income and add multiple streams of income to your career right now. It's worth more than that, but it's 10 golden keys to celebritizing your assets and be the voice of your industry. I poured my heart and soul into this book, and it's going to be yours free with this program. Okay. So you get all the tools I just showed you. You get my free ebook. Now wait, there's more. You're also going to get the first 5 people that go to profitfrombeingyou.com. You can go right now, profitfrombeingyou.com. It's a landing page. You'll see all the goodness. The first 5 only, because I don't have time to do more than 5 because I'm leaving for Miami. I'm going to do the TV series. I'm going to be out of pocket a little bit. Things are happening, so I can only do this for 5 people. So the first 5 that I see that have registered for this next 7 weeks program that'll start next Monday with orientation week will get a strategy call, a 1-hour strategy call with me, not just a discovery. Hi, how you doing? What you've been up to? A strategy call with me to get you moving faster and more on point to where you want to be. I will listen and I will pour into you strategies to help you get what you want. Not what I think you should get, but what you want, what you need, and help you have more viral influence. That's a $750 value, $750 an hour for me to strategize with anyone on the phone that wants to tap into my genius of expertise. I want that for you too. And wait, there's more. All right, I have collaborated with one of our alumni. Yes, I collaborated with one of our alumni, Melissa, who is a genius when it comes to Facebook ads. She and I have collaborated now. We're going to have a bonus workshop on a different day, maybe a Tuesday. We're going to have this 1 hour, maybe a little longer, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how many questions there are. She's going to pour into my class, this time only, 5 easy steps to Facebook ads. You're going to learn who needs to see them, what you need to talk about, why you need to have them, when to post them, and how much they are. You're going to learn how to reach people who will buy from you so you can close more sales. She's going to show you the nooks and crannies and nuances of Facebook ads. She was showing us this in the last one, and she's going to make it official during this 7-week program. We're going to have one special workshop with her, Melissa. Thank you so much. I even, collaborated more in this program with my students, my alumni, and this was one of the results from it. So good things happen to the teacher as well. So we're pulling together, learn how to reach the people who will buy from you with Facebook ads. If you've always wanted to learn it, this will be a free edition, and this is a $500 value. It's going to be free with this program as well. No extra cost for you. So here's what you're going to get. The Profit from Being You 7-week course with me. I will over deliver. This is a value of $7,999 for me to pour all of this, the 6 modules, the videos, everything I have to offer. It's at least an $8,000 program, probably more, but I'd rather under promise and over deliver. 10 Golden Keys book, $97 at least. Strategy session with me for the first 5, $750 value. And the Facebook ads with Melissa and me will all be on that call in that workshop. We're going to have a great time learning Facebook ads together. A $500 value. This 7-week program right here, where we pour into you, we all come together, is almost a $10,000 value in services and products giving to you. $9,346 to be exact. And I'm going to give it to you today for being here. All this goodness, I keep moving my face around here. All this, not for $9,000, not for $10,000, but just for $29.97 for the entire program, soup to nuts, and the ability to tap into me every single week. What do you need? How can I help you? Pour it in, and the sky's the limit on those conversations. You're not limited to whatever that video was about. The video might have been about becoming red carpet ready, or monetization, or marketing, or branding. You may have a specific, oh my gosh, I just got asked to be on a show. What do I do? We pour into you. I pour into you. We get this job done. So many people want me to make this, stay this at a $10,000 program, but not this one. This one I'm going to make only $29.97. Come on in, get the goods, level up. I've spent $50,000 on coaches, $10,000, $16,000, worth every dime, but I'm with the right coach that has the right answers to what my problem is. Or we can just sit back and keep getting the same old, same old. Remember, you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting. So if you want to level up, I got it down as low as I could to work with you, to have you work in this group of wonderful alumni. If you love this, thank you, Maria. This is an incredible program. You will get it all. Thank you, Maria. Yep. Boy, she's going to be a YouTube sensation. Just 8 weeks with me in the Profit from Being You group. And Maria, it was a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you now in our advanced program as well. So this will start Monday, May 10th. And it'll be 8 p.m. May 10th. We'll have a private Facebook group. Start pouring into you. Go to profitforbeingyou.com. Sign up. The first 5 will get the private session with me on the phone, one-on-one. I can only do 5, so get into that now. It's only $29.95. Get in there. But I am going to give you an opportunity, though, to talk to me. So you're going to get your call with me if you're one of the first 5, profitforbeingyou.com. Take a screenshot. Get it down. Go over there now. This will be in replay today, so people will be coming in all throughout the day watching this. They won't be watching live. So at this pivotal moment, you must ask yourself, if I wait to start, what are the consequences? If not now, when? Stop waiting and watching others do what you're qualified to do. Live your legacy by teaching your expertise to the world now. There's no better way to use your voice, share your talent, and leave an impact than through celebritizing your business so you can profit from being you. Don't let your competitors do it all. You know your competitors are investing $10,000, $15,000 into coaches, into programs, into ways to social media to get their presence. And they're not any better than you are. They're just willing to put the investment where they need it to become what they need to become right now. So if you want to run with the big dogs, you can do this. And I wanted to make this as affordable as I absolutely could, but it's got great value. So that is the rock bottom I could get it. But here you go. Here's the deal. You might have questions after watching this. You probably do have questions after watching this. I'm opening up my phone to you. Every single one of you, if you want to schedule a call with me, I put my calendar on my calendar link. It's up there. Schedule a free, absolutely free 30-minute call with me. Go to bit.ly it's bit.ly/discovery call Aurea. Take a screenshot. Go ahead, take a screenshot. Click on that link, put it in the browser. It goes right to my calendar. Schedule a discovery call with me. And let's see if this is the right thing for you. You can ask me any questions. People did this the last time and said, well, is it this? Is it that? What if I can't do that? What about this? I'll answer all your questions. And if you need help, with that, it's such, I know $29.95 is a low ticket option compared to all the $10,000 programs that are out there and the other ones that I do have, and the bigger, heftier ones that need more. But I know to a lot of people that $29.95 can be too much, can be a lot. So we could talk options. We can talk a payment plan if needed, but call me, do this. But if you're the first 5, get in while you can to have that special strategy call with me. I want to pour into you. I hope this has helped, even if I never see you again, even if you don't tap into me, even if you just get stuff for free from all of my social media. I hope you learned something. I hope, if nothing else, I inspired you to get to the top of your industry, to be the best you can be, to let more people know who you are. I hope that gray slide with that girl looking sad sticks in your brain, that your clients and customers are looking for you. They need you. They're a sadder person without your product or service in their life. Let them find you. Allow me to help them find you. Let me show you, let them show you how to show up in amazing form. Okay? I'd love to help you do that. If you don't make any changes today, this is the number 6 in your worksheet. You don't have to tell me the answer. Write it down for yourself. This is for you. Where will the road you're on right now take you in the next 12 months? And what if your competitors pass you by and accomplish everything you've been meaning to do, but you never did? Don't be those people in the nursing homes with regrets, because they say that's the worst part. Living a life full of regrets. I wish I tried. I wish I did. I wish I found a way. I wish I found the money. I will help you if you need help as far as whatever we have to work out. Call me. Let's do this. And if you really love this, refer this in replay to somebody else that needs to know that I'm here for them, because I'm going to leave this up for this week right here on my page and in the group where you can send people to tap into and see this and get in, because we got 1 week from today. Profit from being you starts up with gusto. Are you ready? You ready to make it happen? You ready to get celebritized? You ready to profit from being you? I hope this helped. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I love you all. Yay. Incredible program. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Charlene. You'll definitely get that and more. Wonderful. Thank you for your comments. I know so many people watch this in replay, so I will be watching the comments all week long. Feel free. Get those calls on the books. Private message me, DM me, reach out to me. Don't let next Monday come if you want to be in this program without us at least having a conversation. Okay, I am going to close out now. I love you all. I've poured into you and I want to do more. If you want more, I am here for you. But please know you are exactly who you need to be right now to have all the things God wants you to have in your world, in your business, in your career, in your life. But you have to take brave steps along the way to jump out of your comfort zone, to invest in something else, to say yes when the teacher arrives, like I did with Mary Kay, like I did with Tori Johnson, like I did with some others. I know when it's time to say, here, I'm opening up myself, my wallet, my mind, my heart to learning this. I need to learn this, or I'm going to stay here. Don't stay here. Let's go. Exceed your expectations. Okay. Bye for me. Go on out there, no matter what you do. Earn more so you can live more, so you can give back more. I love you all. Mwah. I hope this was helpful. If it was, share it with a friend. Give me a shout out. I'll talk to you over there. Call me. I'll be standing by. My phone's been already ringing off the hook. Maybe it's you. All right. I got to go. Got a call. Somebody's calling me. Have a great one. Bye, everyone.